where the church bells don't ring and the trains don't come around. Every mile I rode, another piece of me stayed, but the road keeps calling and I can't look away. Scars on my hands, fire in my chest. I don't pray for mercy, I just do my best to keep on moving when the night gets long. This ain't about winning, it's about holding on. They say the frontier's dead, but it still breathes in me. Ghosts in the rear view, but I still won't leave. Blood on the iron, fire in the soul. I carry the weight, but I still ride on. Every scar was earned, every mile was paid. I ain't looking for heaven, I'm just not afraid. Blood on the iron, still rising through the flame. The resilient don't break, we just learned how to burn. Eyes on the last horizon, hands on the wheel. This is how the broken learn how to feel. I've seen good men fall to the things they became, chasing silver and glory, dying with no name. I made my mistakes, I paid for them twice, but the past don't own me, it just sharpens my knife between who I was and who I'm trying to be. There's a line in the sand and it's calling to me. Blood on the iron, fire in the soul. I carry the weight, but I still ride on. Every scar was earned, every mile was paid. I ain't looking for heaven, I'm just not afraid. Blood on the iron, still rising through the flame. The resilient don't break, we just learn how to burn. Eyes on the last horizon, hands on the wheel. This is how the broken learn how to feel. Some nights I hear voices from the ones I left behind. They don't ask for forgiveness, they just ask if I'm still trying. Blood on the iron, fire in the soul. I carry the weight, but I still ride on. Every scar was earned, and I wear them with pride. I ain't running from nothing, I'm just learning to ride. Blood on the iron, still rising through the flame. The down in the dirt on the wrong side of the tracks. No silver spoon, just a blade and the clothes on my back. The world wrote me off as another name in the ground, but the fire in my chest never learned how to back down. I sharpened every scar until it cut like a vow. I turned every Cane into fuel for right now. Born in sin, gonna die a legend. Every mark on my skin is a story I won. Born in sin, but I carved out my heaven. When they put me in the ground, I'll still be the rising sun. The rising sun. I took the hand they refused and made it into a fist. Built an empire from the pieces they said didn't exist. They laughed at my shadow, now they whisper my name. 'Cause a man with nothing left got nothing left to tame. I drank the poison they gave me and spat out the flame. I wrote my own ending in the language of pain. Born in sin, gonna die a legend. Every mark on my skin is a story I won. Born in sin, but I carved out my heaven. When they put me in the ground, I'll still be the rising sun. Don't cry for the boy that they tried to erase. He died in the fire and I took his place. I wasn't born to survive, I was born to become the storm they all prayed would never come. Born in sin, gonna die a legend. Every scar that I carry is a battle I bled. Born in sin, but I rose from the wreckage. When they bury me at sundown, my name won't stay dead. Born in sin, still breathing. Born in sin, still bleeding. Born in sin, still becoming a legend. I burned the bridge behind me when I left her that night. Now I ride through the ashes and the burning light. I swore I'd never go back, swore I'd never fall, but the road behind me keeps calling my name still. I set the match, I lit the flame. Now there's nothing left but the burn and the pain. Burning the bridge, burning the bridge. I don't look back, I don't look back. The fire I started keeps me moving. frustration. Burned every promise I made with hesitation. Now the only thing left is the road and the fire, and the only thing I care about is how high I can ride. Burning the bridge, burning the bridge. I don't look back, I don't look back. The fire I started keeps me moving on, and the road I destroyed is the one I'm driving on. Some nights I hear a voice from the other side, but I keep on burning, because that's how I survive. Hear that gravel talking? That ain't the wind, boy. That's your last warning. Stay quiet for a long damn time. Let the bad blood settle, let the cheap talk slide. But your name kept crawling back through my door, with a match in its teeth and a taste for war. I know men like you, loud when the room is warm, real brave in the daylight, real small in the storm. You keep reaching for the line like you won't push back. One more inch and I promise you'll learn that I don't bark for nothing, I don't rise for show. Some roads look empty till they open up below. Don't push me, don't you push me. There's a cold black mile in me that don't ask you why. Don't push me, boy, don't test that line. I got hell in the rear view and a graveyard on my mind. I got scars that don't waste their breath, oh ghosts that taught these hands what comes next. I don't need a crowd, I don't need a gun to make a bad man wish he never come. You can keep that green, keep acting bulletproof, till the night gets still and the truth cuts loose. I've seen cheap pride drag a man down slow on the same dark road he was laughing on. So if you came for trouble, you found the wrong damn flame. Some fires die in the rain, mine only learns your name. Don't push This is judgment taking shape. You mistook my silence for mercy. That was your first mistake. Don't push me. Don't you push me. I got old dirt in my spirit and iron in my teeth. Don't push me. One more step and you'll find some men carry God behind them. I bring the dark behind mine. So choose your next word careful and choose it right the first time. In my eyes, rode through the graveyard where the old ones buried their lies. They said I was broken, they said I was dead, but the flames in the dark said keep riding instead. They ride with the devil, they ride with the pain. I ride with the fire and I'll never break the chain. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, burn the road tonight. I'm the one they fear in the dead of the night. Scars on my soul, fire in my chest. I'm the ghost they see when the world's at its best. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, eyes on the last horizon. I'm the last one standing, I'm the last one rising. I lost my brothers, I lost my mother's smile. I lost the girl who taught me how to smile. Now I ride with the devil in the black of the moon, because the only thing left is the road and the truth. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, burn the road tonight. I'm the one they fear in the dead of the night. Scars on my soul, fire in my chest. I'm the ghost they see when the world's at its best. I hear them calling from the other side. They don't ask for mercy, they just ask if I'm still alive. Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider, burn the road tonight. I'm the one they fear in the dead of the night. Blood on the iron, fire in the soul. I'm the ghost rider till the day that I go. Ghost Rider. left me for dead, but I rose alone. The crown was cracked, the kingdom burned, but from the ashes the fire returned. I heard them laugh, I heard them pray, that I would never see the light of day, but every scar became my throne, and every wound made me come home. Hail to the king, hail to the crown. I wear the darkness like a gown. Hail to the king, hail to the fight. I am the shadow, I am the light. Bow if you must, or stand and bleed. This is my kingdom. Hail to me. They crowned a fool and called him Lord, while I was sharpening my sword. Now the bells are ringing out my name, and every traitor feels the flame. No more mercy, no more grace. I've come to take back what they took away. Hail to the king, hail to the crown. I wear the darkness like a gown. Hail to the king, hail to the fight. I am the shadow, I am the light. Bow if you must, or stand and bleed. This is my kingdom. Hail to me. I was the exile, now I am the empire. Kneel to the fire, or burn in the pyre. Hail to the king, hail to the crown. The broken rise and take the ground. Hail to the king, hail to the rain. I am the storm that breaks the chain. Hail to the king, hail to the fight. Forever I stand in the dead of night. This is my kingdom. Hail to me. Hail to me. I used to think the truth was something like easy to carry through the coldest night, but every honest word I finally faced felt like stones I chose to hold in place. The lies were lighter, easier to sell, but they never helped me find myself. Heavy truth, that's what I carry now. It bends my shoulders, but it shows me how. stand up straighter than I did before. Heavy truth, I don't run anymore. It's heavy, but it's mine, and I'm learning how to walk the line. I spent years building castles out of smoke, told pretty stories just to stay afloat. Now the ground feels solid underneath my feet, even if the weight makes walking bittersweet. No more hiding, no more pretty lies, just the clear reflection in my eyes. Heavy truth, that's what I carry now. It bends my shoulders, but it shows me how to stand up straighter than I did before. Heavy truth, I don't run anymore. It's heavy, but it's mine, and I'm learning how to walk the line. Hold it close tonight. It keeps me honest, keeps me in the light. I'm not the man I was, I'm not the same. Heavy truth gave me back my name. Oh, it's heavy, but I'm free, because the truth is finding me. Heavy truth, my truth. I'm finally me.
Sent me back. Y'all should've left me dead. Clawed my way up from 6 feet of hellfire clay. Glove full of dirt, revolver full of judgment day. Cold black as midnight, eyes burning like coal. This hellbound outlaw just stole back his soul. Horse snorting lightning, thunder in the ground, ghost posse riding. Hear that devil sound? I am the devil fear. Throne of terror waits, saber dripping blood smoke, sealing every fate from the grave to the ground. The whole damn sky burns. I ride for revenge.
like a rattlesnake in my verse.
I am the devil fear, emperor of the flame, burning kingdom rising, screaming out my name. Ghosts on my left, devils on their knees, on the throne of terror. I do as I please. I am the devil fear,
Throne of terror. Devil fear. Throne of terror. Y'all better run, 'cause I just begun. They prayed for silence.
I became the storm.
They buried my name beneath the dirt and stone. Every scar they gave me, I turned into a throne. They wanted silence, they wanted me to fold. What they woke up is a fire they can't control. No more chains, no more lies. The sky is cracking open, watch it rise.
I am the storm, the one they prayed would never come. I am the storm, the fire they lit is burning in my blood. They sow the wind, now they reap the blade. I am the reckoning they can't escape. Raise your fist, scream it loud. We are the outlaws they couldn't kill.
Every wound became a weapon, every pain became a crown. Every time they laughed, I wrote their names down. They built the gallows, I turned it into stage. Now the whole damn kingdom's trembling in rage. No more running, no more fear. The reckoning is calling and it's here.
I am the storm, the nightmare walking through the rain. I am the storm, heaven and hell both know my name. They sow the wind, now they choke on the blade. I am the reckoning that can't escape. Raise your fist, scream it loud. We are the outlaws they couldn't kill.
Feel it rising, feel it break. All their empires start to shake. This is the hour, this is the war. The storm they feared is at their door.
We never die, we transform. Raise your
keep throwing my name around like it's cheap, spinning stories while you smile in your sleep. But words have weight and they travel far, especially the ones that leave a scar. I let it slide once, gave you room to breathe. Now the line is thin and I'm done being kind. Keep my name out of your mouth before the quiet turns into a shout. I've earned my peace, I paid my dues. Don't drag me back into your blues. Keep my name where it belongs, in the past where it don't hurt no more. You laugh with friends like it's all a game, but some fires still remember the flame. I walked away quiet, left the ashes cold. Now you're stirring up what should stay old. I don't need revenge, I don't need the fight, but I won't let you steal another night. Keep my name out of your mouth before the quiet turns into a shout. I've earned my peace, I've paid my dues. Don't drag me back into your blues. Keep my name where it belongs, in the past where it don't hurt no more. This ain't anger, this is boundary drawn. This is me protecting what I've become. Say what you want when I'm not around, but speak it to my face and watch the truth come down. Keep my name out of your mouth. I've said it calm, now I'm saying it loud. I've earned my peace, I walk through fire. Don't test the man who's walking high. Keep my name, let it rest. I'm moving on. That's what's best. Keep my name out of your mouth. I don't need saving, I don't need your light. I made my bed with the dark and I sleep fine at night. Your good intentions cut like a rusted blade. I'm done letting kindness dig my grave. I've been chewed up, spit out, left for dead. Learn the only peace I need is in my head. So leave me alone,
Let the silence stay. Let the bad moon hang and the wild ones play. I don't want your pity, don't want your hand. I just need the room to be a broken man. Leave me alone. That's all I need to finally learn how to breathe. You say I'm lost like it's something you can fix, but I locked the door myself, I know where the key is. Your soft words feel like chains around my throat. I've earned the right to carry what I broke. I don't hate the world, I just don't trust the touch of anyone who wants too much. So leave me alone. Let the silence stay. Let the bad moon hang and the wild ones play. I don't want your pity, don't want your hand. I just need the room to be a broken man. Leave me alone. That's all I need to finally learn how to breathe. I know it scares you when I choose the dark, but this is where I'm in my broken parts. No sermons, no rescue, no saving song. Just me and the night where I belong. Yeah, leave me alone. I'm learning how to stay with everything I lost and everything I gained. No more saving devils, no more losing me. This quiet life is where I'm meant to be. Leave me alone. I'm finally free. Just let me be. Leave me alone. I'm home. Contract in his hand, said, boy, your soul is heavy, more than any man should stand. I looked him in his burning eyes, I didn't sign the line. I said, take your fire elsewhere, this here darkness, it's all mine. Every chain they wrapped around me only taught me how to break. Every grave they dug to bury me just showed me what to take. The devil made me stronger when he tried to drag me down, build me from the ashes of the men who watched me drown. Hell can keep its fire, I've been burning all along. The devil made me stronger, now I'm singing my own song.
a medal, I've been baptized in the mud. The preacher won't come near me, and the angels turned away, but every demon knows my name, and they don't get in my way. Every chain they wrapped around me only taught me how to break. Every grave they dug to bury me just showed me what to take. The devil made me stronger when he tried to drag me down, build me from the ashes of the man who watched me drown. Hell can keep its fire, I've been burning all along. The devil made me stronger, now I'm singing my own song. Never gonna fall. The devil made me stronger, I done outlived them all. The chair stayed warm too long. Granddaddy sat there, Daddy sat there too. They carved my name before I ever knew. Whiskey promises, same old lie. Every time I swore I'd walk, I stayed. The devil's chair is empty, I kicked it over, watch it burn. No more sitting in his pattern, this soul ain't his to keep no more. I stood up, hell can scream but I don't hear. The devil's chair is empty tonight. Lost a woman, lost a name, lost the money, lost the game. But something in these bones still fights, a voice that says, boy, it's your time. They can have the past, they can have the pain, but they ain't taking one more day. The devil's chair is empty, I kicked it over, watch it burn. No more sitting in his pattern, this soul ain't his to keep no more. I stood up, hell can scream but I don't hear. The devil's chair is empty tonight. I struck the match.
The devil's chair is empty, smoke rising high, the wood is gone. I'm the last soul he ever refused, now I'm the one riding on. I stood up, let the whole damn darkness hear.
The devil's chair is empty, and it's staying empty forever. The road is all I am. The chair stays empty. They left me in the dirt with my eyes still open. Should've put two more in me before they started walking. Now the ground's still cold and the ditch still dew, and I'm walking back with nothing left to lose. I remember every face that stood around that hole. I remember every voice that said let him go. They thought the rain would wash me clean, the dirt would keep me still, but the only thing that died that night was my will to forgive. I clawed my way back with mud under my nails, but their names burned into me like old coffin nails. They should've made sure, they should've finished the job. Now I'm breathing with a hunger that the grave couldn't stop. I ain't coming back to talk, I ain't coming back to fight fair. I'm coming back to settle what they started out there. They should've buried me deeper, should've covered me with stone, should've made damn sure this body would never find its way back home. They should've buried me deeper, now it's way too late to pray, 'cause the man they tried to kill is the one who's coming back today. Understand, I just need them to look me in the eye like a man. I want them to see what grows when you leave something to rot. I want them to hear every name that I never forgot. They've been sleeping easy thinking time would heal the sin, but time don't forgive, and neither do men like me. I've been rehearsing this moment in the dark of my head. Now I'm standing at the door with the past dressed in red. I ain't looking for mercy, I ain't asking for my share. I just want what they took from me, and I'm taking it from there. They should've buried me deeper, should've covered me with stone, should've made damn sure this body would never find its way back home. They should've buried me deeper, now it's way too late to pray, 'cause the man they tried to kill is the one who's coming back today. I was quiet in the ground, but the ground don't hold forever. Now I'm walking with the weight
of every promise they never kept. They should've buried me deeper, should've dug another mile, should've known that some things only come back meaner and wild. They should've buried me deeper. Now there's nothing left to save. The man they left for dead
is the one who's digging the grave. They should've buried me. They should've buried me, but they didn't. The road don't end, it just gets darker. Every mile pulls me farther from the man I used to know. Now I'm just a shadow walking slow. Windows down, but I hear no sound, only the wind and what I found. Empty bottles on the floor remind me what I'm running for. Ain't no map for where I'm going, ain't no light that's worth the knowing. Welcome to the dark country, where the night don't ever break, where the truth is hard to take and your soul begins to shake. Ain't no mercy in these fields, ain't no way to make a deal. Welcome to the dark country. Old songs playing in my head, songs I swore I'd never play again. Every chord feels like a chain, dragging me back to where I came. Tried to pray but the words got lost, now I'm talking to the dust. Every answer that I see, just another ghost that won't let me sleep. You can turn the headlights off, but the dark still knows your thoughts. Welcome to the dark country, where the night don't ever break, where the truth is hard to take and your soul begins to shake. Ain't no mercy in these fields, ain't no way to make a deal. Welcome to the dark country, yeah. It don't knock, it just walks right in, sits at the table like it's always been. Drinks from your cup, wears your skin, tells you stories about where you've been. You can lie to the mirror, lie to the road, but the dark already knows the code. It don't need permission, don't need a key, it just waits till you become what it wants you to be. Some nights I swear I hear it breathe, like it's living right inside of me. Welcome to the dark country, where the night don't ever break, where the truth is hard to take and your soul begins to shake. Ain't no mercy left to steal when the dark becomes real. Welcome to the dark country, yeah. Just a